We'll take a little trip through history here. And again, I'm not going to test you on historical dates and names, but it just makes learning a little more interesting when we have some context. So, Leucippus and Democritus, these guys lived hundreds of years BC. They were the first to propose that matter has an individual particle, an indestructible particle. Democritus wrote, nothing exists except atoms and empty space. Everything else is opinion. And they proposed that there were many different kinds of atoms, that they were different in shape and size, and that they moved randomly through empty space. These were their ideas. These were pretty awesome ideas, considering when these guys lived and what the state of technology was at the time. You probably haven't heard of Leucippus and Democritus before. Have you heard of Plato and Aristotle? Yeah, those guys are much more well known. Well, they didn't hold with the ideas of Leucippus and Democritus. They believed that matter has no smallest part, that you could just keep cutting that piece of graphite in half indefinitely. They said that different substances are composed of various proportions of what they consider the four elements: fire, earth, air, and water. And you've probably heard of this idea before. So they set back the study of science by thousands of years, most likely. Later, we developed a more scientific approach to learning about matter instead of just people debating ideas. The scientific method began to come into play. And so here we have an English chemist, John Dalton. We'll hear about him several times. He was born just before our country was born. He had some convincing evidence, not just I think, and I've got more people following me than you do, but here I have some evidence that there are atoms.